I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up.
Welcome, everyone, to Noche and Beyond. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And now, a good time to look at our power rankings through the last part of winter. They're stuck in neutral, unable to gain any real positive momentum.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they've gotten into a bit of a rut. The season hasn't gone as they had hoped. You just get the feeling that they're somewhat discouraged right now, and that has them with an inability to break through.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for them. David, good evening.
Kevin, great to hear from you. And Anthony Davis often is in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year and even MVP, but don't expect him to indulge in that talk. He said, if I play to my potential, then those just happen. But winning another title, anchoring our defense, staying healthy, those are the types of goals I set for myself. Kevin?
You always have priorities very straight with you, David. Thank you. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with Avery Bradley. And it's Ariza in at the 3 spot. And for the Rockets, we've got Matthews. Jayshawn Tate out there with Wood. And it's Wall. And it's Gordon in at the 2. Outside Bradley. Lakers passing it around. Davis gets a wide open look. And it's off from 3-point range. And here is Tate. Wall looking it over. And he banks in the layup.
You got to push the ball out of the paint. He's got the explosiveness to wreak havoc in there.
Now here's James. Tate covering. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Bradley. Back to Westbrook. Drops in the layup for 2.
Physical defense possible. They could have called a foul there, but Westbrook, he's a beast. He just plays right through.
Westbrook against Wall. And Davis sends it back. Takes it inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Anthony Davis.
Embracing contact on the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
Ball against Westbrook. A nice shot by Wall.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Now here's Westbrook. 8 points his last outing. Baseline jumper, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Even from mid-range, there's strong mechanics like his work at any distance.
Gordon inside, covered by LeBron, and it's Gordon missing.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy layup.
Left side Davis, and the dunk by LeBron.
Oh, man. I love Davis's ability to read the floor. He's improving his ability to create fouls.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Avery Bradley.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
Eric Gordon taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Gordon.
And when he's healthy, Gordon is extremely effective, an incredible scorer who fills up the stat sheet.
And Gordon drops them both. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And there's the pass to Davis. Outside Westbrook. Ariza outside. Back to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Driving the lane.
He uses his finesse to get flashing. I mean, Westbrook is an elite above-the-rim finisher.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Gordon. Pass to Wall. Shot from 12. Here's Tate. Good trying to free himself up. Tate, no good.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Here's James, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Love watching James show off his muscle. No one getting in his way. The D can't stop him.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passing in the first half has been outstanding.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Free throw, no good for LeBron. And Greg, as the playoffs loom in the distance, for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season, how do they ensure that their success continues in the postseason?
Well, listen, the skeptics will remain, and you've got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You have to be resilient and adaptable, and when that adversity hits, that's when your focus has to rise.
Rockets trailed by 6. Take the pass to Wall. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious. The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Houston. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded. Let's take a look now. Anthony Davis's numbers. He's been dominant over the last month. 12th in rebounding, and of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in block spurt.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins. Now here's Wall. Hoping to put that miserable performance against Miami behind him tonight. Great D that time from Davis.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get this one.
And great to see Wall beat a couple major injuries. Had to attack rehab twice. Doesn't always get enough credit for his dedication to the game.
Here's a reason. He feeds it to LeBron. Beautiful reverse layup.
LeBron
James has got 6.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Gordon. Another shot. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Bradley against Wall. Davis on the foul.
Anthony Davis.
6 points for him.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Wall, no up. And for Wall, Greg, has his game changed at all now that he's into his 30s?
And he's so much stronger now. Just as liable to go through you and around you. Better at varying the tempo and controlling the pace of the game.
Here's Wall. Following the score by Trevor Ariza. Ball against Westbrook. Wall, that's good. Wall's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, that's just big boy strength from Wall. He can out-muscle you on these contact finishes.
Westbrook finds Ariza. Now LeBron. Driving inside. And LeBron throws it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Now here's Gordon. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami. Wall attack. Yes, it's good.
Timeout.
Good for basket number 4. He's got 4 for 10.
Wall is a highly intelligent player. He sees the floor pretty well. Sprinting to the cup with these that time.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
But staying with your game plan is so important, especially when you are away from your home arena.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. The Lakers also making some changes. Anthony's checked in for Anthony Davis. Horton Tucker comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Monks subbed in for Bradley. Here's Horton Tucker. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Yes, that goes in. Porter's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Houston.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Passes it to Horton Tucker. Here's Anthony. And again, the Lakers, no good. Rocket shooting in his first quarter, around 38%. They're looking a bit cranky out there. Kicks to Porter. Westbrook pulls it in.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
And that one's good, Anthony.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Rockets trailed by 10. Green with the ball. 11 points for him in that last game against the Heat in Miami. James against Porter. Here's Christopher. No points in the game yet for him, and he's off on his first shot of the game. Here's Anthony, and 2 free throws coming up, and able to get that one to go with all the contact. And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for Russell Westbrook.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get back.
First one falls.
Well, you know, offensively, the style of Anthony's game, I mean, it just ages well like fine wine. I mean, he can go old school, back to the basket. He can stretch you out, and he's clutch.
Both free throws good from Anthony. And so here is Houston, a 12-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. In that one, they crossed the line.
I mean, and there's really no excuse for it. They know they need to play more in control.
Now, here's Howard. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high field goal percentage.
Porter dishes to Green. Pass to Christopher. Shot clock at 5. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Porter.
And the defense not making things easy for him.
That one goes in.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Horton Tucker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Şengün with the rebound. And it's Porter with the ball for the Rockets. Down by 12. Martin finds Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Şengün. The pass to Christopher from 10 feet out. Count that bucket.
He's 1 for 4 to start the game. I know he's disappointed with that, but we got a long way to go.
Anthony against Martin. Pass to Reeves. .132 left to play in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Top of the key. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Christopher, a three-pointer, no good.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Here's Horton Tucker. Passes it to Howard. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Martin missing. Lakers leading by 10. To the inside. Cuts off the pass. .34 seconds left in the first. Pass to Green. Here's the 3. A rebound by the Lakers.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going that way.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And the Lakers with another miss. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Lakers ahead, up by 10. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Now John Wall, one of the most explosive guards in the NBA, and he knows the importance of keeping teams honest with his perimeter shot.
When my jump shot's going, it opens up the floor so much more for me and my teammates and giving those guys open looks. And it's just the hard work I put in and these guys trusting and believing me of being able to knock down open shots.
Well, Greg, we've seen plenty of other players improve their jump shot during their time in the NBA.
And as he slows down with age, I think that will be the key for Walt, increasing his confidence from range.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast. As the second quarter getting going right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question, it's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. Anthony is out there with Johnson. Then there's Monk. Then there's Howard. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding. And that's a hard pivot for a team that until last season was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. It's presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build for the future. Kevin?
Great, David. Thank you.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Porter with a block. Fires the three. They get the rebound. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Porter inside. Working on Howard.
Howard, one of the most feared rim protectors in the league. That's number 2 on him already. It's the third foul before the half. He may be grabbing some power.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in.
Team foul. Lakers substitution.
Howard finds Johnson. And here is Davis. And they double up Davis. Johnson for 3. Porter pulls it in. It's trailed by 10. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Green. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Lakers leading by 8. Monk, the pass to Howard. Outside Davis. And they double up Davis. Good work defensively by Martin. Rockets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Wood. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Heat in Miami.
His impact wasn't just on offense. He played great deep with 2 shots. And there wasn't a whole lot he didn't do in that game.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Howard. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Oh, that's just too much strength from Howard. A little contact doesn't bother him in the least.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Porter with it. Picked up by Davis. The offensive rebound. Martin misses in close.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here is Porter, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Porter against Davis, and Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his timing. He's never going to have it.
Loads it up for Davis. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
For the Rockets, Tate, he's checked in for Martin. Gordon comes in for Green, and John Wall subbed in for Porter. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Ariza outside. And easy 2 points on the layup. Ariza's got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Houston moving the ball around. Here's Wall. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. On the wing, Davis. Back to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. The Rockets pull it in.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, not everyone has Steph Curry shooting ability. I'd be surprised. I'd be hurt if he tries another one like that again.
Here's Gordon. The Rockets again can't hit. Lakers leading by 14. Bradley, that's for 2. Tries to keep it alive. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. And you think of the superstars who dominate the game with their skill level, Chris, like Steph Curry, Nikola Jokic, even Luka. Who are those skills superstars from when you played?
Oh, well,
Timeout.
For me, it was guys like Steve Nash, my boy, shout out to my man Peja Stojakovic, Dirk Nowitzki, Mark Price, Chris Mullin, what up, buddy? John Stockton. I mean, just a lot of great talent.
Timeout called the Rockets.
And he's been trying to do it all himself, and it's not working. Instead of forcing shots, you got to focus on moving the ball and keeping everybody involved.
Your Clutch City Lakers. Your Clutch City Lakers.
Here's Wall. 8 points for him. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Now here's Davis. 14 points from him the last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And he had 2 blocks also. Don't forget. I mean, it tells you what kind of presence he was for at both things on the field.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
All passes to Wood. Davis with some nice D. Lakers leading by 14. outside. 6 to shoot. LeBron is doubled. The kick out to Westbrook. Hands it from downtown. Westbrook's got 7 points.
Oh, man, this must frustrate the defense. Westbrook makes the three look so effortless.
Bradley against Gordon. No good that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's Ariza. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, you love how physical Ariza is. Just attacking the D and earning the call in the process.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Trevor Ariza. Taking 2 shots.
2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And during Ariza's career, he has established himself as an effective role player and fantastic outside shooter and a tenacious defender.
The Lakers making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. All free throws good from Trevor Ariza. Rockets trailed by 19. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Wall on the pass to Wood. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
You see rolling out of the screen. Really some fluid athlete for a guy his size.
Hey, Chris, at this point in Wall's career, what are you seeing from him in terms of his mindset?
He once said, Kevin, you don't get recognition as a point guard if you don't win. Well, he's all about team success right now, looking for that elusive chip.
And it comes off the front of the rim. And it's Wall with the ball for the Houston Rockets. That one doesn't drop. Westbrook with the nice D there. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. That one goes. Count it.
Oh, that's just amazing control from James right there. A superb ball handler for a guy his size.
Gordon against Bradley. Taken away. To the middle. Ariza with the bucket. Ariza's got 6 in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Wall passes to Gordon. Lets it fly. And they recover it. Here's Wood. And the officials call traveling violation.
And that's a rare turnover. Just their first here in the half. So that's one thing we've seen them do pretty well, valuing their possessions.
Anthony's checked in for Trevor Ariza. Los Angeles leading by 21. Anthony taking his time here. It's rebounded by Houston.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
And the basket by Gordon.
The strong upper body of Gordon, contact does not affect his shooting motion.
And here is James. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And it was the little things, too. Getting to the line, finding ways to get his points any way possible.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Oh, here's Gordon. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
And this is why you have to involve Gordon, a pick-and-roll genius, a high-percentage shooter in these sets.
LeBron shot is off. Rockets trailed by 17. Here's Christopher. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
What a game he's having on the boards. Even their big fellas can't keep him off the glass.
James lays it up and in off the pretty assist. LeBron's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now, whether he's driving, posting up, firing from deep, LeBron has it all. He's been a fantastic evening for him.
All passes to Gordon. James the three-pointer. Gordon's got 9 points.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success
James. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Lacking assertiveness inside Westbrook. Terrific on taking initiative and forcing the D's hand.
For Los Angeles, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
And they struggled a bit at the line in the first quarter, but they have been terrific in the second, up to almost 85% overall.
And the Rockets making a change here. Green's checked in. Monk's checked in for the Lakers. And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
Ball passes to Şengün. Westbrook with the steal. LeBron James on the wing. LeBron is doubled. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
The biggest fear any opponent has, watching LeBron go to work inside of him, you know what the results are going to be.
Now here's Wall. He's got 10. Just 5 on the clock. Count it. Wall's got 12 in the game.
Oh, I just love how under control Wall is, especially when the shot clock is way down. He has terrific poise.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good group too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points and 2 assists. Coming off an outstanding game last time out, it doesn't look like he's lost any of that momentum here tonight. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Watching that half, they did a great job in transition. It's so hard to score in the half court when you let your defense set up. So anytime you get a chance, you go. You go. It kind of reminds me of me in the day. That's why they call me the Jet. Jack. Get down the court fast as you can. Come on, man.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the offensive end. Some guys were improvising when they should have been making the next pass, but hey, not looking good out there.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Jason Tate out there with Christian Wood. And there's Gordon, and it's Wall, and it's Matthews, and it's the small forward position. That's the foul for Houston right now.
Love watching James dominate on defense. An impressive rejection artist.
The kick out to Westbrook. Ariza against Gordon. The three ball. Ariza no look. Rockets trailed by 18. Here's Wall. Pass to Wood. Unloads from 13. The Rockets with another miss.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
LeBron, no good. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Rockets. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Passes it to James. Back to Westbrook. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. James, the pass to Bradley. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Bradley's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Lakers. Westbrook against Wall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Anthony Davis.
That one on Davis.
Wall is creative in finding ways to get to the line. The D has to be more careful when it comes to guarding him.
The Rockets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
First one falls for him.
As the #1 pick in the draft, Wall has always had a lot of pressure on him, and he does everything he can to live up to those expectations.
And so John Wall nails both of them. Lakers leading by 18. Westbrook dishes to LeBron. Drive it in, and LeBron throws it down.
When you give James a lane to the basket, he's going to dunk it hard. Amazing watching him just glide through the air.
Wall against Westbrook. Kicks it out to Gordon. It's stolen by Davis. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. Tries again. And it's Westbrook laying it in. Westbrook's got 11.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Wall. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Now here's Westbrook, and they double up Davis. The kick out to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Trying to get open is Davis. Westbrook, no good. Rockets have gone 0 for 4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. James against Wall. He takes it in, lays it up off the glass. Wall's got 4 points this quarter.
And they get one now. 1 of 5 here in the third.
James, the pass to Davis. Inside. They swipe it. Here's Tate. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
That's just crazy athleticism from James. His vertical is through the roof.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's been a force inside. They don't commit more bodies down low. He's going to keep destroying them in the paint.
So for the Rockets, Martin's checked in for Jayshawn Tate, and Kevin Porter's subbed in for John Wall. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Dishes it to Porter. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Porter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Lets a floater go. And LeBron with the nice bucket inside.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Gordon. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh, powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
At the line for
and an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Free throw good, LeBron.
In many ways, he feels like he's playing his best ball right now when you talk about LeBron James.
Pass to Gordon. And Davis sends it back. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Count that one.
Well, if you're the D, you got to box out Davis. So that's just common sense, because when you don't, he hurts you for this type of mistake.
It's stolen by Davis. Here's Westbrook. LeBron trying to free himself up. And Westbrook gets it to go. Westbrook's got 13 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Gordon kicks to Porter. The pass to Martin. 5 to shoot. Here's Matthews. Misses off the right iron.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
It's Davis with the drive. Over Gordon. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Here's Gordon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, I consider Gordon a crafty scorer, as he knows how to create opportunities all around the rim.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Eric Gordon at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Some changes for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Horton Tucker comes in for LeBron. And it's Malik Monk in for Russell Westbrook. So he gets them both. The Lakers shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Monk with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's good for 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Houston now. Now Green. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game. Down low. Here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 11. Outside, Green. And it's sent back by Howard. Here's Horton Tucker. Goes back up. That's tipped. And it's the Rockets on the break. Swiped away. Monk with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Lakers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
At the line for the Lakers. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Anthony's checked in for Los Angeles. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Now here's Porter. Now the dish to Martin. With the drive. And it's sent back by Howard. And he gets it back. Porter against Anthony. Pass to Reeves. Now here's Howard. He's tightly guarded. Buries it down low. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love the energy Howard plays with her. It feels like no one can contain him on the way up.
Green deciding where to go with it. Outside, Porter. They could use a bucket. Rebound the Lakers.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Goes up to the stripe. Here's Howard. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
His 3rd personal foul.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking
Shooting
full advantage.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Howard.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Houston Rockets. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. The first free throw is good. He hits both from the strike.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Tate, he's checked in for Houston. Outside, Porter passes to Christopher. to the inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Şengün got his third basket of the night.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Here's Horton Tucker. Here's Anthony. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, just superb focus there for Melo. Overpowering the D and still finishes.
Now here's Porter. Shoots from the baseline. Horton Tucker with the rebound.
His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. It's just not connected.
And you try to find a player comparison for Taylor and Horton Tucker. Man, it is hard to do. The skills of a combo guard, the length of a big man. This guy's different.
Yeah, Greg. I mean, coming out of Simeon High School in Chicago, same as Derrick Rose, he carries himself with that confidence. He's on the rise, and he knows it.
Here is Porter after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Here's Şengün, who's guarded by Howard. They kick it out to Green. Over Monk. The Rockets again can't hit. LA has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Reeves. Back to Anthony. Up and in on the layup. Anthony's got 12.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Green finds Porter. Here's Şengün. Fades away. Excellent D from Howard. Here's Reeves. Now the pass to Howard. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Porter looking it over. To the middle. Here's Şengün. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. With 1 on the clock, that one doesn't go. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Lakers ahead, running away with this one. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. There may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Lakers shooting at 51%. Really solid. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. We got DeAndre Jordan, Trevor Ariza up there with Kent Bazemore. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Reeves in at the point guard position. Rockets shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Augustine passes to Christopher. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
Tate kicks to Nwaba. Augustine passes to Christopher. Break play movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Takes it from 10. Basket good. Reeves has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Los Angeles.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Bradley finds Bazemore. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Kent Bazemore. At the line for two.
And the first one drops. Wood, he's checked in for Tate. And so Bazemore nails both of them. We're so fortunate to have so many versatile bigs in today's NBA, Chris, but of those bigs, who do you enjoy watching the most?
Oh, well, I love watching Jokic and Embiid. I mean, have you seen what those guys can do? Post up, step out, hit threes, control that corner action, and they're able to carry their team.
Now, here's Bazemore. There's the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
David Nwaba. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Kent Bazemore. Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Bazemore nails both of them. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And here's Augustine. Wood. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Bazemore with it. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh,
David
goodness.
Nwaba.
I mean, so many
That's
terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the Lakers making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And he sinks the second. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Johnson with the block.
And the exceptional athleticism of Johnson. Love how he gets up for these rejections.
He dishes it to Jordan. Bradley passes to Reeves. Got a hand on it. They recover it. Johnson gets the bucket.
Stanley
Johnson's
Johnson
got his first bucket in this one.
Even when the D is roughing Johnson up just a little bit, he still finishes the job in style. I love seeing him muscle through these challenges.
Inside, here's Wood. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And, you know, we talk about how Wood has moved around the league. He also attended 3 different high schools. So he's been searching for direction for a long time.
Two.
He's off on the first. And now Wood is laser focused, putting up all-star numbers over long stretches.
And you look at where he started compared to where he is now. Wood may be one of the most improved players we've ever seen, especially if he continues to ascend from here.
Matthews, he's checked in for the Rockets. Good on the second free throw. Yes, he made the postseason all 7 years with the Kings. Deep playoff runs, sensational play. Talk about the chemistry on those teams.
Well, chemistry was very important. I knew that being a leader of the team that was incumbent upon me to make sure our players felt comfortable. Not only that you would hold them accountable, but that you would include them. We were a family. Shout out to all my fellas that I played with. I wanted to make them better. I hope I did, but they all made me better.
And here are the Lakers. They're on a 9-1 run. Here's Reeves. The shot, no good. And it's Houston the other way. Here's Matthews, down low. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Bradley. It's rebounded by Tice.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Matthews finds Augustine. Here's Wood. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Christian Wood had that breakout campaign back in the 2019-2020 season with Detroit, earning himself a huge free agent deal. Great to see Christian's hard work pay off.
2 shots.
Last on the first.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
Here's Augustine following the bucket by the Lakers. Outside Matthews. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Lakers ball.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
And here are the Lakers. They're on an 11-2 run. Here's Reeves. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, he's shown great patience tonight. I mean, he went through a scoreless first half, but didn't get down on himself. I mean, now he's got it going.
Now, here's Nwaba. Pass to Wood. Outside Matthews. 6 on the shot clock. Augustine from outside. And the 3 ball is good. Augustine's got his first 3 points of the game.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Pass to Reeves. Jordan inside. He's covered by Matthews. 2 points. That one goes.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes.
Here's Augustine. Rebounded by the Lakers. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Reeves the pass to Bradley. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
Wood can't hit.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Reeves the pass to Bradley. This is to Jordan. He kicks it to Bazemore. Trying to get open is Johnson. And Kent Bazemore with the three.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, D like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're on an 18-5 run. Pass to Reeves. Back to Bradley. The dish to Bazemore. Inside. It's tipped. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here is Augustine. There's the pass to Nwaba. Tice with the ball. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bradley dishes to Jordan. Pass to Bazemore. Over Nwaba. And that one hits back iron.
I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
It's stolen by Johnson. Passes it to Bazemore. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here is Augustine. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. We always have some tweaks to the rules every season, Chris. What do you think the league should focus on now when it comes to the next changes?
You know, I would hope the league would address the boardroom. I hope they would address the ownership. I hope they would address management. Hopefully, the league can start to look like the makeup of the players that it employs when you talk about ownership and things of that nature.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Bradley. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Lakers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Here's Reeves, guarded by Augustine. They get it back. Jordan the pass to Reeves. He dishes it to Bazemore. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
David Nwaba.
No question, he got
That's
bumped
his
on that shot.
personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Kent Bazemore. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And the NBA introducing new measures to discourage fan misconduct. Greater security and pursuing legal action, Chris, when that line is crossed.
Yeah, Kevin, we're living in interesting times, my friend. People may need to blow off steam, but I tell you this, the players are here to entertain, but not as punching bags.
Now here is Augustine. 13 feet away. Martin wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark. Bazemore passes to Johnson, and Johnson with the stop.
Oh, man, just sick. The leaping skills of Johnson, really demonstrating exceptional athleticism on the dunk.
Nice. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Well, after winning the championship in Germany, Tice came to the NBA in 2017 and immediately became an important part of the rotation.
Tice, taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops. You know, Chris, what's great about Tice is his positional versatility.
Well, he can play the 4 or the 5, and, you know, he's a great rim runner. He can knock down the 3 here and there, and defensively, he shows well, even against great quickness.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And you look at the pathway to the NBA for young players, Chris, opportunities now to go pro at 16, 17 years of age. The landscape is certainly changing, isn't it?
Well, the NBA said they're going to take an active role, making sure these teams get the best coaching, training, and learning. And overall, I see more promise than problems.
It's good.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Yeah, the defender just couldn't quite close the gap all the way and got burned for it.
Here's Reeves. Johnson finds Ariza. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Lock at 6. Pass to Reeves. Off target with his 3. Houston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And it's Mwaba missing. Here's Reeves, guarded by Augustine, looking to get it going. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got 12 points here in the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And Los Angeles guys shooting very well right now, 52% in this 4th quarter. There's a minute 34 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Ariza outside. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so checking out their record tonight, Mark win number 32 overall.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For Anthony Davis.
He had a nose for the basketball tonight, playing some disruptive D and picking pockets left and right.
Here's Martin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Stanley Johnson.
That one on Johnson.
Personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for your Rockets, Kenyon Martin Jr. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And it's blocked by Jordan. The pass to Reeves. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Tice.
Lakers ball.
Johnson outside. Pass to Reeves. 5 on the clock. Feeds to Ariza. Makes it off the glass.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
Here's Martin, and it's blocked by Jordan. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
Rockets ball.
Off the inbound. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.